All right, moving on to the King of Pentacles in upright. Who's the King of Pentacles upright? All right. The King of Pentacles upright is karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Very, very interesting. And then the Queen of Wands. Spirit, who is the Queen of Wands? Who's the Queen of Wands? We have the Psychopath in reverse. So this is someone that's this is someone that I feel like is, it's like they're trying not to be this overly assertive masculine energy. This is someone that's trying, they're like a cross. I don't know. I picked up real transgender energy. I'm not going to hold you. Someone that is stressed out. They're frustrated. They want to be more in control. They play two roles. All right. With psychopath in reverse, this is someone that's tired of being mother and father, tired of being masculine and feminine. They're tired of having this hard not life of struggle. And so they're trying to have some type of quick come up. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands energy, please, Spirit. All right, this is tension in reverse, stressed out, migraines, worry in reverse. Yeah, someone may have like an unruly child that they deal with, teenager, and they're looking for somebody to help them share the responsibility. Okay, so someone here has, oh, someone could be like soliciting their own kid or something like that, to be reckless, to be an opportunist, to chase. It's like you need to go out there and go get it and figure out how you're gonna get that shit, because I won't be here forever and I can't fix your problems forever. You need to go make it right. Go make some friends. You're burning bridges out here. You need to be making allies. And so someone is definitely coming towards you. And I feel like the Six of Pentacles in reverse, you don't deal with these certain people anymore. Yeah, there was too much drama. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Epiphany in reverse. So this is reverse psychology. Someone thought that they were going to ice you out, ignore you, get out of your life, and it was going to make you miss them and make you want to check for them and figure out what's going on in their life. All it did was run them into the ground. All it did was run them into losing their own mind in the process of trying to fuck with your mind. Okay. All right. Yeah. This is a domesticated cat trying to compete with a wild lion or lioness. And then you have someone that was invested in you. Like this is someone that had been investing hardcore money, time, as stocks. They put in a lot of work. And then this person, the moment that they felt like you weren't giving them their undivided attention, or you were going to be bad news, this is someone cutting you off. Okay, Daddy Warbucks cutting you off, telling you, trying to teach you a lesson, but knowing that they don't want to be done with you. But it is a way to tame you, control you, and get you to like surrender, bend to their will. after giving you some type of consistency. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is saying that at one point this person was giving you some type of consistency. Could have been how, like an investor, a supporter, someone that was consistently giving to you energetically, materially, and then they became some type of hater with the karmic energy here, which means either you triggered them with the truth or you triggered them by revealing more than they wanted you to, saying more than they wanted you to. I feel like you returned to a land. The characters have changed. Like the characters' energies have changed. Like maybe in the prior dimension, they were showing up as the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. And in this timeline, they're showing up in alternate energy, but they're the same signature. They're the same lesson, just in a different form. And I feel like this person here, with the control of investment, the control of support, is why they're showing up as strong Taurus energy here. They have this type of attitude when it comes to a lot of people. The endings in reverse is saying they don't like to be told no. They don't like to be told like you're cutting them out or you're trying to change your life. They want you to always give. And the moment they feel like you're not giving them that undivided attention, then they could become your worst enemy. All right. They bite the hand after they bite the emotional support that's fueling them. The Ace of Cups is pretty much saying that when you got bad news in regards to how you were being treated, the Ace of Cups is saying that you shut the shop down, you shut everything down, and you was like, no, you don't get to drain this. You don't get to give me sleepless nights. You don't get to play on my dome. You don't get to do certain things. One person feels like they understand why you walked away. They having a low self-esteem type of situation though, because it's like what they're asking you to help them. So how about I had to clear up space, right? And I accidentally deleted the first part where I told y'all about the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. Ultimately, I'm just going to run through it real quick. The King of Swords came up as soulmate energy, twin flame, friendship, romantic partnership. The King of Cups in reverse showed up as someone that's recovering. They've hit rock bottom in some sort. But they're just fresh out of a relationship, fresh out of hitting rock bottom, fresh out of jail. I don't know. And they just don't want to, they understand why you personally would be reserved or pushed back as far as jumping into anything, because they too are not trying to jump into anything. They wouldn't expect you to drag you down while they're still trying to pull themselves up. They don't want you to see them at their lowest, is what I'm sensing here. I've already explained to you guys the King of Cups here. I did touch on the Queen of Cups is definitely someone that is they're overwhelmed. This is someone that's overwhelmed. They wanted you to see how it feels to be on the receiving end of people not wanting to deal with you or be involved with you or give to you, and to teach you some type of lesson about how you treat people and how alone you can really feel when you push people away. At the same time, this is also one that has some type of, they have a responsibility to someone that's either they're a teenager, a young adult, and they're encouraging that person to mingle, meet new people, quit burning bridges, because at the end of the day, this person is saying, I'm not going to always be here to figure things out, solve all your problems. And so somebody else is, this could be a friend of yours that you stopped giving to. Once upon a time, y'all used to be in some type of energy exchange. Y'all used to communicate, talk to each other on a regular basis. That has kind of stopped. And so this person is saying they're tired of fighting crazy with crazy, fire with fire, and they don't want to do that anymore. Long story short, now this interesting here, there's this King of Swords, there's some type of family dynamic that doesn't support this connection between the two of you. You may be aware of that too. But they're showing up as a soulmate energy. And so every time that you get bad news in regards to where you guys stand, what the connection is like, and so forth, one of you will either go off and work on yourself. And when you go off and work on yourself, boom, you ascend and so forth. The energy from a new timeline is going to reemerge. They're showing up as a King of Swords energy. They don't have to be an Aries. They don't have to be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but they are showing up in someone that is either they're in the military, they are a motivational speaker, they could be a life coach, someone that has to yell at people a lot. Very much single. They do have, it feels like situationships, like maybe their family knows about who they deal with, but it's not nothing serious. This is what I'm seeing here. They don't spend a lot of time trying to get to know a person, but a person is very quick to give them their time. And yeah. So all of these energies are showing up in your energy. Like I told you, you're coming off as someone that people feel like they need to come and make things right with. They need to come and see if they can resolve a problem, offer a peace offering, wave a white flag, or this is you, Taurus. Lessons learned. Can we move on from this? Whether you guys move on together and sing Kumbaya and decide to be active participants in each other's life, it don't have to be all that, but I feel like out of all of these connections, the main person that wants to sing Kumbaya with you is this Queen of Wands energy. And it's for a greater good. It's for a greater cause. In the event that in the event they have nowhere else to go, you would be a valuable solution. In the event that they were stressed out, you would be someplace they can fall on. But if they don't have a relationship with you, or they don't have y'all don't speak anymore, whatever, they close their resources doors. And so it is a necessary means to an end, and that's about it. You know, what would Jesus do type of energy. All right. We have striptease, gamble, Vegas, and that's in reverse. They're changing their life. They may come to you on the tip of, I don't know, I feel like these people were in competition with you. What did I say? Didn't I say burn bridges? If bridges were burned and boundaries were set, people are coming back into your life to reestablish those bridges and to gently, woosah the bridges down. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to compete anymore. I just want to be friends. Can we all get along? All right, watch your back with this one. Okay, this person is going to always look at you as competition. Even if you have something good going for yourself, they will be in the background waiting on you to slip and fall. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. The moment that you're too busy, you don't have a lot of time, you're unavailable, that's when they click, and that's when they become like, oh, okay, so you don't have no time for me? Now I'm mad. So you have someone that is buying themselves more time until they get their shit together, and you are a plausible resource if you let them back into your life. Now, in the event that you entertain one of these lessons and so forth, what is the worst case scenario, Spirit, with this Queen of Wands energy? Six of Swords. It would just be like a temporary thing, transition spot. It won't be long term. Somebody may ask, can they stay with you short term or something like that. It would be like can I temporarily, worst case scenario, somebody would ask you, can they temporarily come to your place? Can they temporarily live with you? Can I temporarily get some help in some capacity? You know, you win. All right, worst case scenario with this King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse. They let you out the doghouse. Worst case scenario, they let you out the doghouse and let you back around. You're on their good side. That's the worst case scenario. They only act like this. They only ghost you. They only disappear and go in isolation and so forth when they get in their feelings. When they're not in their feelings, then they go back to doing what they were doing before. And so worst case scenario, as long as you are not emotionally basing your stability in this person or their actions or how they treat you, what they do won't fucking bother you. All right, worst case scenario with this King of Cups in reverse. Temperance in reverse. You will heal this person or attempt to heal this person. Worst case scenario, they'll take you down with them. Six of Cups. Walking down memory lane with this person. You're going to want to see this person be successful. When they get successful and they start to, it's acrimony. When this person gets successful and they start doing better, then this person will, they would want to move on to the next one, have a new beginning, because you helped build them up, and they will never be able to look at you as somebody that was an equal to them, but rather you were somebody that enabled them. And so they would ultimately want to push you off to the side. All right, after you help build the bear. All right, Spirit. And worst case scenario with the King of Swords energy. Like I said, this is hypothetically entertaining all energies, confronting all energies that's on your timeline as they come through, honey. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you ain't gonna be single no more. Independent, single. Count that shit out. Okay. This is somebody that can't really take the idea of their partner making more money than them. Or this is someone that wouldn't want you to work, or they wouldn't want to wonder who you're talking to at work, what they're up to, what you're up to. And so they probably would manifest against that by trying to they may do things like they're lonely without you. I miss you. You work all the time. You don't have time for me. That type of energy. I miss you. Do you love me? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They may not say it, but you'll pick up on the energy intuitively, and you may start to emotionally respond that way, but it's not your emotions. You're just emotionally picking up what they're feeling and what they're thinking. Worst case scenario, you use that to your advantage, and whatever their insecurities are, you solve it. You solve it. But you know, and you would kind of like ride, worst case scenario, you would ride the radar. You'll ride the wave under the radar, underneath this person's radar. The devil. Okay. Now, careful when you feed the monster. When you feed the monster, they could become very obsessive, possessive. Yeah, it's like they'll up they'll increase it, and it'll be like, I want you to tend to this and tend to that, because tending to their emotions and their feelings was the first step, and then the second step is, now I want you to tend to this, and so you have to stay on your job. Yeah, they will want to keep you home, and they'll start off by telling you it's to protect you. Then they want to marry you and lock you down. What you want? See, yes, that's the thing about y'all people, that we want to get married and locked down and settled. Child. Next thing they're gonna do, they're gonna come for your. That's why I said worst case scenario: feeding the monster, feeding it to this person, giving what they want. It comes at a price over time, and it takes time to recover from the monster you feed, and then this would definitely be an unhappy living dynamic. Okay, triggering the fuck out of each other. Long term, it's important at the moment that this person, whatever chess move that they play, you need to play it 10 times. You need to play it 10 steps ahead. Okay, if you see this person is going down a route of wanting you to validate their insecurities, and you want to walk on eggshells to avoid them having to say the wrong things or X, Y, and Z, that would be you pretty much, they're a soulmate. There's some type of soulmate that is, this is not a type of connection where it's about rainbows and lollipops sitting on your fingers and rocking on the porch. No, this is the type of connection where you have to equally respect each other choices, even if that means that you have to walk away, even if that means you got to go into no contact, even if that means that you have to ascend without them. You got to do it. Or have an unhealthy dynamic. Yep. Queen of Swords with the Hierophant, and then you become a monster, like a dungeon dragon. Finally let your ass out of prison, and then we'll start the cycle over on just a new timeline. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helps provide you with some clarity, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.